Hello Aries, welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope all is well with you today. I've got these Goddess Guidance cards. I thought I'd find you two cards. What do you need to know today? Give them a little bit of a shuffle. I'll pick you two and then we'll look at them at the end. And then we will find a general overview, 5 cards for a general overview of what's going on with you this week. The Ten of Cups, good start, strong start. The Emperor, even stronger. 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords, the High Priestess. Okay, so a nice strong start there. We've got the 10 of Cups. So, you know, the 10 of Cups is all about happiness, contentment, joy, stability in the home, all of the lovely things that you are looking for in your home space, however that looks for you, whether that's family, whether that's friendship group, whether that's your neighbours, just the place that you call home, feeling good this week, basically. The Emperor is in control. He's the leader. So I'm thinking that you are taking the lead this week with some situation, with maybe just life in general. Maybe you're taking the bull by the horns and you're moving forwards in a really strong and powerful way, being in control of what's happening in your world this week. We've got the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is about having something on your mind, something that is related to others. So maybe somebody said something, maybe you've had an argument with somebody, maybe it's something from a long old time ago, somebody that said something and it's just sticking with you and it's popping up this week, it's part of this week. The thing with the 5 of Swords is you need to put it down. You know, everybody else, sorry, the light's really rubbish, everybody else has walked away and dropped their swords. The main guy here, he's victorious, but he's still holding on to those swords. So he's not letting things go. So it's all about letting things go, releasing and moving on from it. Then we've got the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords is stress, anxiety, that thing that's keeping you awake at night. You know, maybe it's first thing on your mind in the morning, last thing at night. And it's not doing you any good. Obviously, it's the 9 of Swords. So maybe it's related to that 5 of Swords. Maybe there's been some sort of conflict, some confrontation that's causing you stress. Maybe it's in work, maybe it's at home with friends, whatever. But hopefully you'll come to some sort of resolution. We'll have a look at what's going on in the cards. And for some of you, it could be something quite small, but for others, it could be, you know, a big old ding-dong. Right, we've got the High Priestess. The High Priestess is about being in contact with your intuitive self. So I think maybe that's something that's going to be part of your week this week. You connecting with your intuition, it's going to be important. So let's have a little bit of a look at what's gone on in the past, because as we know, the past very often influences stuff that's happened in the past, can very often influence what's going on right now. So we'll have 3 cards and 3 clarifiers, giving us a little bit of an insight into what's gone on. The Ace of Wands, the Sun, the Page of Wands. I actually feel like there's some jealousy involved somewhere in amongst this conflict that you've had. Sorry, I just got a little shouty there. 9 of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so I feel like this, whatever's going on this week, it's rooted in jealousy, and it's obviously from the past. We've got this Ace of Wands here, and that jealousy word came out when that popped up. Maybe there's something that you're really passionate about, that you really love to do, that really, you know, you're known for. And I feel like there is somebody who's extremely jealous of this, whether it, you know, it could be within a work setting, a work colleague, it could be a hobby, something that, you know, you're really good at. It could be a business, it could be another business that's got this jealousy, but there's been some words related to that and it's causing quite a lot of stress. It caused stress back in the past, because it's something that's been sort of underlying and has maybe popped up again in recent times. It could be relating to a relationship. But I feel like, you know, something that you're good at, something that sparks your fire, something that's part of your life and that's, you know, you find it really exciting and passionate, you know, you're really passionate about it. that's the point of contention, the thing that's creating this discord with somebody else. Our next card is the Sun, really positive card. King of Pentacles. So the Sun is about abundance. It's about positivity. It's about shining a light on on you, on the good things, highlighting the good things. Then we've got the King of Pentacles. It's all about making smart financial choices. Maybe he's a mentor in some scenarios for some of you, but I think there's been a really positive experience surrounding you moving forwards in a pentacly kind of way. Don't forget, pentacles can be health, they can be wealth, they can be a relationship, it can be a job, something material, something tangible. And I think that there's been some success in that area, and maybe this has involved somebody that's guiding you, that's giving you a little bit of a helping hand. Maybe that's where the jealousy's coming in, actually. Then we've got the Page of Wands. The page, hello Bear. Sorry, I've got my little personal assistant here. He's wanting to get involved. The Page of Wands, it's a light, bright energy. It's moving forwards in a really carefree way. Moving forwards with just freedom, with lightheartedness, not taking things too seriously, moving towards your joys and passions. And I actually think this is you and your passion. That's the thing that you're good at, and your energy is this carefree kind of, things come easy to you, you're open to learning, and it's just like this really dynamic energy. And then we've got the Knight of Swords. You're on a constant quest to learn more, to find out more, to find breakthroughs, to find new stuff, to just learn more about this thing that you're really good at, that you're passionate about. So I definitely think this reading for you, or this week, there's something popping up with something that you are really, really excited about, something that brings you happiness, brings you joy, makes you feel satisfied, whether it is work, whether it is a hobby or a project. But then there's been some words, shall we say, or some disagreement with somebody about it, whether that's a family member, whether that is it could be anybody. It could be anybody. It's a general reading. I won't try not to get too specific. Right. So, current energy. The Queen of Pentacles. She's effortlessly abundant. I love this card. She's vibrating at a really high level, and she's just drawing that abundance towards her in an effortless kind of way. The Chariot. The Four of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Fool, Strength. Okay, so at the moment, I think you are being effortlessly abundant. I think you are in that vibration, you're in alignment with what it is that you want to draw towards you. And, it's happening. It's happening maybe slowly, just the things that you need you need at the moment, the material things that you need. It doesn't have to be finances. It can just be stuff that's important for you right at this moment, stuff that you need. And we've got it clarified with the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is all about things feeling more mentally stable, less things on your mind, things feeling more peaceful, having a little bit more calm generally, mentally. And I think this is helping you to be in that higher vibration. It's opening the door for you to be in that higher vibration, because when we feel stressed, when we've got all this negative energy around us, then it can lower our vibration. But I think because things are starting to feel a little bit easier, then you're drawing all these things towards you. We've got the Chariot and the Fool. So those are both two quite big energies. The Chariot is about moving towards your destiny. It's about, you know, it's forward momentum, things starting to shift, things starting to move. And it's all about you following your intuition, actually. We've got the High Priestess up here. Following your intuition, connecting to your divine self, your higher self, and just using that intuition and that knowing, that inner knowing, to lead the way. Not getting distracted along the way by any exterior distractions. And we've got the Fool there clarifying it. So this is a brand new journey for you. This is something that's new, something that is new and exciting and fresh, and you're taking that leap of faith, just throwing yourself out there. Sorry, I've got a bare foot here. So I think there's a definitely a shift in the energy at the moment, and I think there is this underlying, you know, you're taking control. You've got the Emperor up there, and I think there is this underlying energy of this disagreement that you really need to let go of. I think it has happened in the past, but I think it's still maybe dripping into the current moment. Maybe, you know, it's something that you're holding on to rather than the person is. Yeah, I think that's what it is, actually. I don't think that this person is present in your life at the moment, but I think the things that they have said absolutely still are. And I think it's stopping you from moving forwards, and I think it's something that you've got to release. I think there's that negative little inner chatter. We've got the Strength card there. And we've got the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is about releasing. It's about letting things go. It's about just releasing things and not holding on to things any longer. We had that Five of Swords there, which is all about letting things go, releasing things. The Strength card is about taming that inner lion, the inner lion being that negative self-chat in the back of your head. So I think whatever somebody said regarding this jealousy issue surrounding something that, you know, you're passionate about, that you're good at, that you know you've got this drive to move forwards with, I think it's really sitting within your head, and I think you have been holding on to it, and it's been affecting you. And I think this week is the week where you let it go. You've got an opportunity. We've got this lovely full moon, which is actually tonight, which is all about release. Obviously, it's a full moon. It's emotional stuff. It's the Scorpio. It's deeply emotional. And so it's time to let these things go. Let these things go and move onwards, because, you know, you've got this exciting new journey that you've got ahead of you, and you've got forward momentum with that. Things are starting to happen, things are starting to shift. You're in a high vibration, you're attracting all these lovely things towards you because you're in that Queen of Pentacles energy. Six of Swords, you know, things are starting to feel easier. So all that needs to be done now is for you to release, for you to let go, and to tame that inner lion of yours, and to just move forwards. Right. What have we got going on in our future? Let me move those cards here so I don't forget them, because it's quite likely I will. Don't forget, if you like the reading, it'd be really lovely if you could give me a thumbs up. If you could press that thumbs up button. It'd be nice for you to leave me a comment if you feel like you want to. It'd be lovely to know what's going on with you this week, if this resonates, or just how you are. It'd be nice to know. Don't forget, if you want to be part of this little community I'm trying to build, it's free, completely free. Just all you need to do is press the subscribe button. And if you don't want to miss out on your readings, press that notification bell. It's something I've learnt recently, because I've been missing. The algorithm has sort of taken away a lot of the usual people I like to watch, and I realised that I need to press that notification bell so that, you know, their uploads, I'm notified of their uploads. Right, future energy for you, Aries. Page of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, the World, Three of Cups, Justice, and what you need one more, King of Swords. Right. Okay, so moving forwards, the energy that you've got is moving forwards, is, again, another page, moving forwards in a really light-hearted, open way. The Page of Cups, you know, he's very loving, he's very compassionate, he's very open-hearted, and he's just got this lovely, fresh, young energy about him. And so I think you are going to start this new cycle, because obviously setting off on a new journey. And I think, you know, the wheel's starting to turn, the wheel's starting to shift, a new cycle's coming along, and it's one that's leaning towards the more positive. If things have been difficult, then things are going to start feeling more positive. It's also fated, because it's the Wheel of Fortune, it's fated. It's your destiny. Obviously, you had the Chariot back there. So I think you're just going to be moving forwards into this new cycle, this new journey, in a really open-hearted kind of way. And in a, you know, a freer, carefree kind of way. Just not keeping things simple, not overthinking things, just being kind, compassionate to yourself and to others, and just throwing yourself out there, starting this brand new journey. It's exciting. I feel like it is very exciting, and I actually feel like it's very freeing, because I feel, you know, if you can let go of this energy, I think it's going to really free you up, and it's going to shift your energy dramatically in the most positive of ways. We've got the Nine of Pentacles there. So the Nine of Pentacles is you reaping the benefits of all your hard work. So things coming together for you, whether it is, you know, you feeling the benefits of that release and everything just flowing towards you, you know, in that abundant way, or just whatever it is that you've got this passion project that you're really good at, that you know, you've been putting time and energy into, that's also starting to bring you the benefits. You're starting to feel the benefits. And we've got the Three of Cups. Celebrations with your nearest and dearest, support from your nearest and dearest. So whoever it is that you turn to when things, you know, you've got something to celebrate, or you need to talk to and need some support, they're going to be part of this. They're going to be part of this energy of you, you know, feeling the benefits. They're going to be celebrating with you and feeling it with you and happy for you more than anything. So then we've got as well the Ace of Swords, clarity, breakthroughs, and the Justice card. So I think things are really going to start becoming clearer. There's going to be a breakthrough of sorts with I think this thing that you know you are feeling really passionate about, and that you know that we spoke about before, this project, whatever it is for you. And I think things are really going to start shifting forwards for you because of the work that you've done, because of that release, because of that letting go. And I think, you know, obviously you're starting to see the benefits of stuff, and you're starting to actually see that actually this is, you know, I'm going in the right direction. This feels good. I feel like I'm on track. I feel like, you know, there's a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like I'm really starting to bring my vision for my future, you know, towards me. Justice is about getting what you deserve, and I think you do deserve it. I think, you know, I feel like you have been putting a lot of time and energy into something, and I think that it's, like I say, you're starting to feel like those benefits, and you deserve this. You deserve moving forwards into whatever space it is that you're moving into. We've got the King of Wands even. King of Wands is about taking action, about moving forwards, moving towards your happy place, moving towards those passions, moving towards those things that make you happy. Sometimes it can be difficult, and you might need to be a little bit courageous with that, but you're just doing it. It's fiery energy, and you're just moving forwards. I really feel like things are going to shift, and it's all started by letting go of this thing that's been bothering you, that's been on your mind, you've needed to just let go. That I think a huge release will come with that, and it will help you power forwards towards the things that you want for your vision for the future, for this new cycle, the wheel's starting to turn. And yeah, I'm really excited for you, Aries. I'm really excited. What have we got here? There you go, Maeve, cycles and rhythms. So I think, you know, you are beginning a brand new cycle. Honour the cycles of your body, energy levels and emotions. So, you know, it's all about connecting with the cycles, how things feel, how things sit in your body, you know, by releasing things, things can shift, and then we can move on to a brand new cycle. Just really feeling your body, feeling how things feel, noticing the freedom that you get when you release things, and how it can, you know, set you off onto a brand new cycle. Obviously, we've got that wheel, we've got the full, things are starting afresh. And I think maybe, you know, you connecting to your intuition, you connecting to yourself is going to be really helpful for you moving forwards. Right, Damara, guiding children. You are good at helping, counselling and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So that's completely detached from what we've been talking about. Or maybe it's not. Maybe this is your passion. Maybe this is what you're good at. Maybe you're a great mum. Maybe you're great with children. Maybe you're a nursery nurse. I don't know. But this is something that you need to know right now. So take that as it resonates. If it doesn't, then just leave it for the person that it does. Right. I'm going to leave it at that. Bear's absolutely loved up and rolling around on my knee like a crazy person. He's absolutely in the loving mood today. So you take care of yourself, stay rooted, stay grounded, stay open and magical, and I will catch up again with you very, very soon.